Maliban sa successful mo sa PBA Tol, ano pa yung mga paborito mong moment nung nasa Gilas ka pa?
Yung mga kulitan natin. Nung pumasok kasi ako sa Gilas, ako yung pinakabata eh. Ako yung pinakabata. Tapos ngayon, isa na ako sa pinakamatanda sa team.
Veterano.
So, sobrang bilis ng panahon, di ba? Mga biyahe-biyahe natin, di ba? Sobrang nakaka-miss yun eh, di ba? Ano yung ikaw, ano yung nami-miss mo sa mga biyahe natin?
Number one, yung kulitan, yung nagluluto tayo.
Sa Spain,
sa Spain yun. Yung nagluto kami ni competition, yung nagluto si Gary, nagluto. Kasi may team tayo eh. Yun,
diba?
Yun, lalakad tayo sa Spain na nawawala tayo. Magkasama tayo nun eh. Maglalakad tayo, grocery, hahanapin natin grocery. 30 minutes na tayo naglalakad, hindi natin mahanap. Tapos, uuwi tayo, tapos magluluto tayo. Tapos sila coach yun, sila coach yun magko-coach doon na kung sino yung pinakamasarap. Magja-judge kung sino. Naalala ko kasi, ito yung pinaka-paborito ko. Dahil yun, si Randel de Ocampo, nagluto siya. Nagustuhan nung isang coach na taga-Spain.
Ay, hindi masarap?
Sabi niya, masarap. Tapos tinanong ko anong pangalan. Ang sabi ni Randel, Pacham. What's Pacham? Pacham-pacham ba? Yung luto niya. And also, siguro yung pumunta tayo ng Lithuania.
Ayun.
Yun, nag-paint tayo.
Yun. Asan na ba yung painting na yun?
Alam ko naka-boss yun.
Kasi yung ganda nun eh.
Ganda nun.
Pwede pa auction yun, oh.
Oo.
Maganda yun, pang decoration ba?
Hindi, maganda yun. Maganda talaga yun. Nasa Instagram ko yun eh. Nung sumali ka ng Gilas, alam natin na maraming nag-bash sa'yo na hindi ka daw karapat-dapat, mabagal ka daw, hindi ka daw magaling. Ano yung, kumbaga, paano mo na-overcome na hindi ako ganyan, kaya ko yan? Paano mo nalabanan yun?
Kasi di naman ako nagbabasa ng mga news, ng mga comments, masyadong babasa ng mga yan. Tapos, di naman may iwasan talaga na may mga critics tayo.
Critics, di ba?
Lahat naman tayo may Jesus Christ nga, may Antichrist, di tayo pa kaya, di ba? So, pabayaan natin yung mga haters. Nandyan sila pa. Para sa akin, mas kawawa sila kasi parang yun na lang yung ginagawa nila, nag-hate. Hinihate nila yung tao, pero religiously, pagising lang sa umaga, check nila yung profile nung tao na hinihate nila. So, di ba? Nagsasayang sila ng oras para i-hate yung isang tao, di ba? Instead na gagamitin nila yung oras na yon para
magkumuha ng trabaho.
Para kung paano i-improve yung sarili nila, di ba? So, sinasayang nila yung pag-hate na iba. Tas, alam ko naman na nung time na yun, marami pa akong dapat trabahuin sa laro ko. So, nag-ano naman ako eh. Nag-practice naman ako, hindi naman ako nagpabaya. So, basta nasa bahay ako, yung cellphone ko nasa kwarto lang. Ako nasa TV room ako,
Nagdodota, siyempre, pampa-relax.
Pag may mga kaibigan ako sa bahay na pumupunta, di kami masyado nag-uusap ng basketball kasi
panakasawa, ganun ba?
Dito tayo kung anong ibang topic na lang, wag lang basketball. So, ayan.
Mula nung naglaro ka ng Gilas, at nakita ko talaga yun. Malaki talaga yung in-improve mo sa paglalaro ng basketball. Siguro dahil sa mga nakakalaro mo yung mga NBA player din. Anong naitulong sa'yo ng Gilas sa training para maging ganito improve yung paglalaro mo sa basketball?
Yun. Kasi nga, nagte-training tayo sa ibang bansa. Tapos yung nakakalaban natin, parang hindi ordinary. Iba yung playing style natin kaysa sa European, di ba?
Our officials here, Oliva, Tantay, Trabalho, and Maligaya, are 4 officials for this ball game as we are ready to get this one going, as that's the tail of the tape as we turn it over to our announcer for our liners.
Inside the Inares Center in Antipolo City, and this is the Philippine Cup of your PBA 50. Our second game for this evening features the Converge FiberXers versus the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Let us now meet the starters first for the Converge FiberXers. Point guard from Mandaluyong City, number 1, Juan Gomez del Llano. Shooting guard is the FiberXers leading local scorer last season from Dawi Negros Oriental, number 12, Alex Stockton. Small forward from Muntinlupa City, number 16, Kevin Racal. Power forward is the number 1 overall pick in the 49 season draft from Mabalacat City, Pampanga, number 19, Justin Baltasar. And at center is a member of the mythical second team of the 49 season from Basut Camarines Norte, number 15, Justin Arana. Coaching the FiberXers is Dennis Pineda. It is time to meet the starters for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Point guard is the Fuel Masters leading local assist man last season from San Fernando, La Union, number 19, Tyler Tio. Shooting guard from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 15, James Quecote. Small forward is the Fuel Masters leading scorer last season from Pangasinan, number 3, Jason Perkins. Power forward is the Fuel Masters leading rebounder last season from Ilocos Norte, number 1, Kai Balungay. And at center from San Mateo Rizal, number 23, Prince Caperal. Coaching the Fuel Masters is Willie Wilson. Game officials are being...
Unfolding potential. Two young teams battling it out here at the United Center in Antipolo. Our starting five: Gomez del Llano, Stockton, Arana, Racal, Balti for Converge, Quecote, Tio, Caperal, Balungay, and Perkins for the Fuel Masters. As we get ready for tip-off in this one. Second game over doubleheader here on PBA Russia and on Pilipinas Live app, and also on the One Sports YouTube page. I want to greet everybody also on our YouTube channel there watching us, as all PBA games are now aired simultaneously on our YouTube page. So shout out to everybody watching there. As we get ready for this one, once again, this is the golden season of the PBA. As we got Balti and Balungay, two of the best young big men here in the PBA, tipping this one off. First possession ends up with 1. As Converge has the basketball. What are you looking here for Converge, Larry, to start this ball game?
And you know, for them, they've always been starting strong, imposing their will against their opponents. But right now, they'll try to do the same as versus Phoenix. And as we see, Arana going to work early.
That's just too easy for Justin Arana going around Caperal on that shot.
It has been so easy for him these past few games, and he continues to have a good start.
Here comes Tyler. Tio gets into Perkins. He's matched up against Balti. First shot doesn't fall for Perkins. Trying to draw the foul against Baltazar.
But I like the aggressiveness, taking an attempt early in the game for Perkins.
Arana tried to catch Caperal off balance there. Couldn't sink the hook shot. They swing it to Quecote, who gets a starting nod today. Had a couple of three-pointers in their last game against the Road Warriors. He's against 1. Perkins again, 1-on-1 against Balti. Balti just blocks that shot.
Just disciplined by Baltazar, not jumping on the fake.
Stockton tried to attack Tio. Arana is there again. And this time there's a foul on Caperal.
You know, Arana has been doing that lately, trailing the break and showing some dribbling moves. It's really hard to handle for the opposing bigs.
You know, Larry, I was talking about how Phoenix usually touts this big front line with Balungay, Perkins, and Caperal. But they still look small beside Balti and Arana.
Not against Converge, partner.
As Stockton drains a 3.
Oh, you know, we didn't talk about it much in the pregame, but he's the second leading scorer actually for Converge. Their best perimeter defender.
And again, clutch as they come, as we've seen in the past few conferences. Caperal shoots over Arana. Still no go here for Phoenix. I like how one was trying to battle with rebounds against Balti. As back-to-back threes for the FiberXers. Forces a quick timeout from the Fuel Masters. And just like that, it's an 8-0 burst here for the purple shirts, As we have a timeout here with 10:07 remaining. Juan Gomez de Leano picking up from where he left off with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. And we got a quick timeout here. We'll be back after a short break.
No shot. We got Prince coming back up for the step-up screen with the shooter in the corner. That's Juan and Arana in a ball screen action, all right? Let's get something off of this. Come on now. Hey, up. Hey, come on, White. Come on, White. Come on, baby. Come on.
Alex Stockton, as you said, Larry, second leading scorer for Converge last game, pouring in a 22-piece for the FiberXers.
And just not just on defense, but he's really improved in his offensive game as the seasons go by.
Stockton in the air, gets fouled hard by Kwekete. And he will head to the free throw line.
Just like that, it's already potentially going to be a 10-point lead for Converge. Stockton just blows by everyone.
They're going to take a look at this. If there's, again, any unnecessary contact on that last play, Coach Willie Wilson obviously not happy with the start of Phoenix. But for Converge, Larry, this is what I call the three-headed monster. Their guard lineup of Juan, Shawnee, and Stockton. It's like pick your poison when it comes to these guys.
This is just another day in the office. They've been doing this the first quarter for, in all their games, and teams have really struggled to match their firepower.
It's like a blitzkrieg. They just pour it on
exactly
to start
the, word,
the game.
Partner.
As we see Coach Dennis Delta Pineda, of course, with Coach Raiko Toroman and the rest of their coaching staff there. And no games here for Converge's conference.
And you're right.
It's a flagrant foul penalty one against Prince Caperal. So it's not on Kwekete. So Caperal will need to get subbed out here as Taha will set to check in with the ball game. So it means 2 free throws plus possession for Converge.
That's just too bad for Caperal, who played really well against San Miguel. 4 3-pointers, drawing out Junmar to help them win that game. And he has to sub out early.
See what happens here. Oh, there you go. Catches Stockton right on the forehead.
Just right in front of the referee to see.
And Stockton makes the first free throw, and quick possible double-digit lead here for the FiberXers. Oh, he misses the second one. Still get a chance here. And Tuffin coming in here for Phoenix. They haven't scored here. That's why their whole bench is still standing up.
Yeah.
So waiting for that first bucket. Arana with the handoff to Juan Gomez de Leano. Cross-court pass. Stockton fakes. Has the space. Misses. And Taha gets a rebound. So chance for Phoenix to get their first points. Tyler Tio. To Tuffin. 3-pointer. Tuffin still no. And Balti just takes it away from Taha.
Converge only giving 1 shot right there. This is a team that's averaging 60 rebounds per game.
6-0, guys.
6-0.
That's 6-0 for Converge as Juan misses on the jump shot. So 9-0 lead here for the FiberXers. Phoenix having a hard time finding the bottom of the net. Perkins finally finding some space and gets the first 2 for the Fuel Masters.
There's a really good sign for Phoenix. Perkins already 3 attempts in this game. He's gonna need a big game against Converge to help his team win tonight.
They get their best defender, Tuffin, on Gomez de Leano. But Stockton, look at that, using the giant screen of Arana. But good box out by Taha. Malunggay, as Coach Willie Wilson is transforming him to a big wing here in the PBA. That's what he said he wants Sky to be. As Tuffin, they get back-to-back baskets.
And I think he's really effective playing that position. 11 rebounds last game. Was a nice drive for Ken Tuffin.
9-4, Converge. Look at Arana and Taha battling down low. Double comes quickly for Justin. He still attacks. He falls to the floor. There's going to be a foul against. Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul against Arana.
And credit to Yusef Taha, who was doing early work on Justin Arana. Kind of frustrated right there. He saw that coming a mile away, sacrificing his chest. Good job from Yusef Taha.
He's going to feel that tomorrow.
Sure.
So right now, Phoenix getting the stops. Let's see if they can trim this lead further. Tuffin. Back to Theo. Tyler shoots over Arana. Tough shot. Tough make.
And you know, we talked about him wanting to shoot more threes, but he's got that mid-range game master, so that's so easy for him.
Again, nice to see Perkins and Theo being very aggressive here to start this game.
I mean, the urgency, they got to win this game. They win this game, what a statement it is for them. And for their two leaders to start really strong.
As Perkins battling with Balti. Balti still comes away with it. Kicks it to one. Swings it. Racal, that's his spot. Kevin Racal makes it count.
You just cannot leave him open. He's shooting 60% from the three-point line. Kevin Racal. Nice
60%. What was the highest percentage you shot, Larry?
I reached 60 for a while too. Man. You gotta let it fly when you're shooting that high.
That's the term. Let it fly. As Malunggay loses control. One pushing it. Kicks it to the corner. Stockton drives baseline. Ooh, behind the back pass. Bit too fancy there for Stockton.
Right. Right here, kick out Juan Gomez. Always looking to pass, finding his best shooter right there, Kevin Racal. One of the best spot-up shooters in the league.
Larry, how hard is it for a point guard like Juan? He's a rookie, but now he's just taking control over the offensive Converge. How hard is it to do that as a rookie?
It doesn't seem hard for him. That's the amazing thing. I mean, it looks like he understands what to do. Never in a rush. I mean, he's always in the right spot. Hey, what a find for Converge.
Arana hands it off to Racal. Racal, pull up. He's hot to start this game.
When you hit your first three-pointer, sometimes the dam just gets open. Kevin Racal 2 for 2 early in the game.
Back to an 8-point game. Ooh, that's a foul of one. You can hear that slap all the way here.
But look at that. What a luxury for a shooter if you have a screener like that. Gets you wide open.
I wouldn't even try to get around him. It's a huge body. Evanelli comes into the game, replacing Tyler Theo, and Richie Rivero also in. Scored 22 last ball game.
Much needed firepower off the bench coming in for Phoenix.
Evanelli airballs that shot.
Nelly averages 6 assists per game for Phoenix.
One simple floater gets the basket to roll in plus the foul.
And what a feel on that floater. Such a difficult job for the big man playing drop defense right here. So much runway for one right here. And that's an easy shot. The referees are going to look at that landing spot too.
If you're Taha, it's pick your poison.
That's true.
If you show on one there, he's just going to go blast by you.
Or get an assist to the rolling Arana or Baltazar. Really pick your poison. So difficult to guard.
Might be a second flagrant foul here for Converge. Or for Phoenix, I mean.
This is 2 possessions already that Phoenix has had difficulty handling that handoff or screen. Let's see if they're going to make an adjustment.
Oh, there you go. One almost twisted his ankle, so they call another F1 on Phoenix. So that's going to be one on Caperal and one on Taha.
And team manager Paulo Buguia is asking the referee. It really didn't look intentional, but that's the rule. I mean, if you make contact with that foot, you really have to be conscious to make that shooter land safely.
That's the Pachulia, Zaza Pachulia fouls. He has to sit out for 5 minutes. So goodbye to him for the rest of the first quarter. If you're a Spurs fan, you know you will hurt because of the plays like this. That's why everywhere in the world
they don't want to remember that.
They really take a look at these landing spot fouls. After that, as Juan makes it an 11-point game, biggest of the game so far, and they maintain possession.
That easy 17 points for Converge just halfway through a quarter.
It just looks effortless right now for the FiberXers. One. Dancing.
Wow.
Look at this. Almost gets another 3-point play. And that's the 4th team foul on Phoenix.
He's playing with so much confidence.
And Tuffin is a pretty good defender.
You know, how are you going to guard this guy who's also shooting 60%, by the way, from 3-point land? I mean, talk about pick your poison. What are you going to give up?
One and 6 points to lead the way so far for Converge. Make that 7 after that free throw. But it's not just about the offense there. Their defense has been rock solid here in the first few games of the conference.
They're averaging 60 rebounds. They're only giving one shot attempt for opponents most of the way.
As we see the brother who have you just won earlier. That's a hard foul on Almost Deliano on Balungay, who slipped that one.
It's a nice play from Phoenix, right? Just slipping that early that screen. You know, Phoenix has really benefited from the energy that Kai Balungay has provided for them. Double-double in last game, 12 and 11. Can play the 3 and the 4, and if they go small ball, he can play the 5 too. Very versatile player.
Again, they're saying if he just develops a consistent jump shot, he's going to be a dangerous player here in the PBA.
That's true.
2 for 2 for Balungay. 19-8 as the reserves coming in here for the FiberXers. Concepcion, Muyang, and De Los Santos coming in. Almost a steal there by Balungay. Now he has to come back. That's too easy. JL sinks the triple.
And sometimes the goal comes from a scrambled play. De Los Santos got a gift right there.
Balungay does baseline pass. Muyang loses control. And always stay with the Fuel Masters.
Muyang played for Phoenix before as a familiarity, playing against his former team.
New face here for Phoenix. Dave Ando getting burned here because of the 2 flagrant fouls on his teammates. As Concepcion goes to De Los Santos. 22-8 lead. JL goes to Arana. Quick double by Nelly. Has to kick it out. Concepcion. Shawnee wide open. That's just money for Winston.
Great patience from Shawnee Winston, finding his shooter to relocate on the corner.
Richie just runs into a wall. Evanelli. They needed that triple.
Much needed 3-pointer there. Cut the lead down to 14. But Phoenix has got to find some answers to this Converge avalanche.
Nice pass, Concepcion, baseline, no. Rebound, Evanelli.
Tuffin
Tuffin gets the 3.
Again, one shot attempt from Phoenix. Converge gets the possession.
Shawnee drives. Look at that move.
This is tough in not giving enough space for him to recover. It's the second time the guy is blown by on him.
Malungay shoots a three. Looks good. No. There's a board. There's a foul. And looks like it's going to be on Converge. Concepcion will be called for a foul.
Right there, Concepcion waiting for Winston. That play to develop. Right here, it's just an in and out Shaco. Getting into the basket. Impressive move from Shawnee Winston.
And right now it's pick your poison with Converge. Shawnee doing it from the outside. Juan, Stockton, and Arana inside. It's really tough right now. Richie overcooks it.
Richie's got to get going. Leading scorer for Phoenix.
Look at Concepcion. Burst of speed and the lefty finish.
And Phoenix right now just doesn't know what hit them, but everyone from Converge is contributing.
They're shell shocked right now. They go to Ando. Nice play.
Nice pass from Rivera. Nice pass. Nice catch from Dave Ando. One of the few easy shots Phoenix has gotten in this game.
Let's see where Converge goes here. They're looking for Shawnee. He's against Richie. Blows by Richie. And Nelly. Would have been a highlight for Shawnee Winston.
There's a nice low gather.
Perkins. And tried to muscle Muya to no avail. Richie. One and done again.
Good offense though from Phoenix, just could not make that basket.
Muyang has the mismatch against Rivero. Doesn't take advantage. Switches on to Shawnee Winston. Concepcion shoots a three. That's quick. No go.
Looks like he has a green light coming off the bench with no hesitation right there.
59 to 13. Richie against Muyang. Gets blocked, but there's a foul against Larry Muyang.
That's a great drive from Richie Rivero. I mean, looks like he's having a lot of freedom, enjoying the newfound confidence playing under Coach Willie Wilson.
And right now we have a timeout first in this ball game with 2:10 remaining. Converge in control, up by 16 here in the first quarter, 29 to 13.
You are still watching the 50th season of the PBA here on PBA Rush and Pilipinas Live. After that big win against Atera Firmajib, assistant coach Franco Atienza credited their solid performance to the growing familiarity among their players. And as he shared, and I quote, "Our assists, second chance points, and bench production are proof that the team's chemistry continues to improve. That is why for Coach Franco, there is no way to go but up. And as they face Phoenix, a team with a perfect mix of speed and size, the emphasis now is on staying sharp defensively and making sure to challenge every shot, especially those coming from the bigs at the wing." Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Bea, for that report and the very hard-working Miss Bea Escudero as our courtside reporter once again this evening. So right now it's a 16-point lead by Converge.
You know, Bea mentioned the coaching staff putting emphasis on challenging every shot. That's what Converge has been doing so consistently. You know, not a lot of wide open shots from their opponents. Really disciplined on their rotations and their defensive assignments.
And I remember that game against TNT where they lost. TNT just shot the lights out. They had 23 pointers in that game. But Converge still managed to keep it close despite the hot shooting of TNT in that ball game.
I mean, it took a hot shooting team to, you know, to get over Converge.
Beat them by single digits.
Right. So their defense always giving them a chance.
And that's two misses by Richie Rivero. Failed to take advantage of that opportunity. Shawnee pulls up. Short. Balti tips it out. Ends up with Richie Rivero. Richie gets met up top. Basket is good, plus the foul.
Richie Rivera, one of the best at finishing fast breaks. No reason to foul him on that open break. So right here, just knows who's trailing, waits a little and draws that foul. Gonna get a chance for an N1 opportunity.
He would have dumped this one if nobody was trailing him. That's how athletic this guy is. As Richie Rivero had some words for Jalen De Los Santos after that one.
Yeah, you gotta expect that when you get a breakaway, you'll get it freely, but you know, some contact right there.
Shawnee takes it out. Muyang to the corner. JL, nice fake, gets two to bite. Layup, blows it. And here comes Phoenix. Manganti to Ando.
Yes,
Ando
sir.
to Richie. What a pass.
Returns the favor. Got an assist earlier from Richie Rivero. Now he's the one hitting Rivero for the nice assist.
Much needed run here for Phoenix to get them back into the ball game.
Early 17-point lead down to 11.
De Los Santos goes to Archie. Shawnee driving baseline. Nice fake. Gets three to bite. It goes for the reverse.
Always impressive patience with Shawnee Winston. Always under control against three defenders.
Richie against Muyang. Gets blocked by Larry Muyang. Archie Concepcion ahead. Bad pass by De Los Santos.
Good defense by Muyang. The familiarity playing against his former team paying off.
Right now, Perkins finding Nelly. Inside to Perk, he's against Balti. Travel in violation.
Yeah, just right there, Jason Perkins got to, at least look at the rim for that shot. Shot clock winding down. Got the ball, still looking to pass. And Converge will get the last shot of the quarter.
And this will give the FiberXers a lot of time here to set up this last shot. They go to Shawnee. Winston has 5 points. Just blows by the defense. And that should be the foul to give.
It's so hard to guard Converge FiberXers on a switch. It's an easy one-on-one situation.
It was hard to double any of them.
Right.
Balti goes back to Shawnee. 3 seconds on the shot on the clock. Look at this, in and out dribble. Ando was there to save it. But Converge dominant here in the first quarter, taking control with a 13-point advantage. They lead this one after the first 12 minutes of action. Our score is 31-18. Right now for the Converge FiberXers, it's a 13-point advantage for this up-and-coming squad. As take a look at the assists versus TNT and Terra Firma, just a contrast of games for Converge between those two teams.
I mean, two different opponents. Early in the season, Converge is still, trying to figure out. They've shown their dominance. And they've been tested by the best of this league. But, so far, the consistency they've been showing is really impressive.
And again, bringing in guys like Larry Muyang, Archie Concepcion, just really shoring up that depth of this team. And right now, Ray Suerte also checking in for Converge.
This is a very, very deep team.
And you have to remember, Dave is there. They also have the rights to Mikey Williams.
Wow, what a super team.
You have to remember, their rights are with those two guys.
Man.
And right now, Tyler Tia back on the floor. Trying to attack Brian Santos. That's his shot. No. One and done again.
Here comes Juan Gomez de Liano back in the ball game. Nice
Take a
pass.
roll. Oh, there's going to be a foul on Perkins. But no shot there as Malti decided to pass it out in the last second.
I mean, there's just a lot of space for the point guards of Converge coming off that screen for them to navigate and make great decisions.
And again, it seems like every move that Juan does is sharp. Like it's purposeful.
Calculated.
That's calculated.
Yep.
That's suerte. Look at that. Another three and another assist for Juan Gomez de Liano.
And, you know, these shooters just love playing with a fast first point guard who zips those lasers so quickly.
And usually it's right on the pocket. This one drops it off. Garcia.
Oh!
Misses the easy layup. Would have been a highlight for Converge. Richie. That's going to be a push on Malti.
That's a good option for Phoenix, getting it down low to Perkins first, but here's a nice laser to Ray Suerte.
And this three-point shot is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Ray Suerte on the board for three.
You know, the triple-double machine that you mentioned, I'm sure they know it. I'm sure they're helping him get it. And, I mean, he's so happy to get those assists early in this game.
And they leave him out there during blowouts just to kind of get those rebounds and extra assists. Ray Suerte now gets called for a foul. 2 quick fouls here for the FiberXers. Tyler using the ball screen from Santos. Ray Suerte on it. Perkins rolls to the basket against Arana. That's an end one.
That's more like it for Jason Perkins, who's going to get an in. The Juan Gomez de Liano looks like he's hurt. Not hit on the back.
Not too sure what happened there with Juan. Let's take a look at this play. Santos behind it. Kind of pushing him from behind. Didn't have the angle on that one.
Looks like he's okay, but he's holding his back after that contact as his brother Javi looks on.
Doesn't look too worried.
I mean, with the way that he sculpted his body
How
for
he's
this
built.
pro, I mean, it looks like he's going to be okay.
Let's go back to Perkins. They need him to be like that every play, Larry. Just very aggressive.
Looking at the basket first, becoming the first option. I understand he has an all-around game wanting to involve his teammates, but you know, there are games when you've just got to take the cudgels of the offense.
Especially against the front line of Jose Arana and Justin Baltazar. You got to put some pressure on these guys. As Arana gets called for his second foul of the game.
There's a forearm on the back of Juan Gomez de Liano. No call for extra motion or anything from the refs.
Perkins at the free throw line. Phoenix right now at the line as we turn it over to Ms. Bea Escudero.
After the recent loss to NLEX, Coach Willie Wilson admitted that consistency remains a big challenge for Phoenix. He shared that there are still stretches where the team tends to lose their focus, particularly here in the second quarter, which is why leading up to this game, the emphasis has been on staying connected and working as one cohesive unit on both ends. While facing a Converge squad known for its hustle and balance with multiple players capable of scoring in double figures, Coach Willie reminded his team to stay alert in locating shooters and to limit the opponent's transition opportunities. opportunity, and his message was clear. And I quote, "If we want to get over this hump, we need to play near perfect basketball." Andre and Larry, back to you guys.
Thank you, Bea. But right now, they're failing to locate these shooters because they're just making it rain from the outside. Suerte and Juan already with 3-pointers in this game. Balti, long shot, adds to the point party here.
Just clicking on all cylinders on all areas of the floor for Phoenix, for Converge.
Again, Phoenix is getting their offense going here with Perkins, but not getting the stops right now. Coach Franco is asking for a 3-second violation on Santos. Good defense, but there's going to be a foul on Suerte.
You know, Jason Perkins doing his best to be aggressive. It's a great sign for Phoenix, but, you know, Converge has had an answer. Juan Gomez is up to 66% already from 3-point range this conference, 8 of 12.
That's quick math, huh?
I mean, the calculator helps, right? If I did that manually, it would have taken a year.
Santos trying to post up. Denied there by Suerte. Tyler Tio now has to create. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up over Balti. Tough shot is good.
Tough shot, but his bread and butter, the mid-range. Nice jumper from Tyler Tio.
And down to a 14-point game. But how will Phoenix get stops? Suerte, deep position to Arana. Oh, look at that. Tyler takes it away.
Great defense.
Malunggay almost traveled, but makes the bucket anyway.
Started with Tyler Tio, getting that ball away from Arana, and Balungay does the rest on offense. It's down to a 12-point lead.
Juan shoots a 3, airballs it.
And Converge in a hurry right here.
Coach Dennis usually quiet. You could hear him shout defense after that last play where Kai Balungay made an easy shot.
Nice little run for Phoenix right here, getting a little momentum. Let's see if they can continue on it as Taha comes back.
And he had that F1 earlier as well as Caperal, who had his own F1. Little Balungay. Up high, Santos couldn't catch it cleanly. He's been trying to post up Suerte.
Good idea from Phoenix right there with a size advantage, but just too strong of a pass from Yusuf Taha.
MJ Garcia calling out the play. Omiciliano goes to Baltazar. Big-to-big action here. Arana. Good defense, good hands there by Phoenix.
Back-to-back stops from Justin Arana.
Inside, Taha. Stolen away. Juan. Highlight. Oh, almost. But Arana makes it a 3-point play.
And Justin Arana, great trail job right there. Rewarded with a 3-point play opportunity. But again, Juan Gomez igniting that with the steal. And look at this behind the back pass. MJ Garcia.
If you're Juan, you're like, you're not going to blow another fast break here, MJ.
You read his face. You read his reaction. It's exactly what it meant.
Good thing Arana is right there to clean it up. And made it even better with that 3-point play opportunity.
Arana has been complaining to the ref. He felt like he's been hit a lot of times in the arm. Very physical defense from Phoenix.
Only 5 points so far for Justin Arana.
Because he's getting doubled and triple teamed.
And everybody
Whenever
else
he gets the ball.
He's getting the Junmar treatment right now. Manganti back to Tio inside. Malunggay. And he gets fouled by Balti.
That's a nice little big-to-big handoff there. As Coach Willie is asking for possibly a flagrant. Got hit in the head, but the referee decided not to.
Balti, that's a second foul. So Arana and Balti both have 2 fouls apiece here in the first half. Kai Balungay spotless at the free throw line. on the depth of this FiberXers. Paulo Villanar, just first minutes here. Also a big man here for Converge.
I was about to say that when Alex Stockton comes back right in. I mean, not much dip on the talent whenever, you know, the substitutions happen.
2 for 2 for Kai Balungay. Stockton goes to Villanar, handoff. He's against Tyler Theo. They're trying to find one. It's being shaded by Manganti. Attacks Tyler Theo. Stockton kicks it out. Rakal was hot in the first. No go this time. Stockton, battle for the loose ball. Seems the foul is on. I think it's going to be an Alex Stockton.
And Phoenix is competing against this Converge team. You know, 13-point lead, but this is the way to battle against this team.
A big opportunity here for Phoenix as they've gotten Converge in the penalty with 7:25 here in the second quarter.
That's very early. What an advantage for Phoenix right here. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So Dave's at the free throw line.
Let's see this lineup for Phoenix. Very physical players. Taha, Daves, you know, really matching up well against Converge.
Too strong for Daves. Still a 13-point ball game. Daves 1 out of 2. Makes it a 12-point deficit. What is the Lianya now? Slowing things down for the FiberXers. Ball screen by Arana. Pocket pass. Arana too easy. Just too easy.
A great call by Coach Delta Pineda and Coach Franco right there, just to have a two-man game for Arana and Juan Gomez de Liano.
Manganti against Arana. The crossover, the spin. Arana still there. Juan, he's got a big trailer behind him. Another highlight play, and they just let it go.
Just making the transition his own playground.
He has 5 assists, or maybe that's 6 assists already. Oh, 5 assists here in the first half.
I mean, he was already smiling even before he made that pass. Just knew exactly what he was going to do. Again, Arana doing a great job trailing that fast break.
And this is the trade that we were talking about earlier, Larry. Converge gets the rights to Dave Ildefonso, the 5th overall pick last year's draft, for Kobe Monhe, 21st overall pick this year, and a 2nd-round pick and a 52nd season 1st-round pick from Converge. So they're just loading up with talent here. In Titan Ultra, we know they're a rebuilding team, getting the foundational pieces through draft picks.
I think they've already gotten a lot of the perfect pieces for them, and it's just a matter of them putting it all together.
Balungay adjusts and misses. He gets blocked and cleans it up.
Not giving up on the play right there. Balungay, a good job by Phoenix starting underneath.
Kai Balungay playing very physical here for Phoenix. Juan, hesitation, floater, can't get the roll. There's going to be a foul first against the Fuel Masters. Looks like it's against the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
A push right there on the offensive rebound, but a simple play for Converge. A simple fist, high pick and roll. And let Juan Gomez de Liano.
Look at that. Danny Ayen. Wow, MVPs.
Man, 2 legends.
Billy Miller as well. The coaching staff of Converge. If you're a guard, you will learn from one of the best. If you're a big man, you will learn from one of the best.
What a coaching staff lineup for Converge.
Stockton, no. Gang rebounding here for Phoenix. Tyler Teo pushing it. Kai Balungay, that's back-to-back baskets for Kai.
Great dish right there. Kai Balungay outrunning everyone. Seems to be really comfortable at that 3 spot.
He's in double digits with 10 points. Pick and roll again. And that's going to be a loose ball foul and free throws coming here for Phoenix once again. So they just keep coming back here in this ball game.
You mentioned that early penalty situation, the 7-minute mark. Arana anticipated contact right there, but Taha just smartly backed up. Balungay, 2 points in the first quarter, 8 points already here in the second quarter, just working his way double digits.
Coffin misses that first free throw. And 9 points for Kenneth Tuffin. He had limited minutes in this game because he just came back from New Zealand from his wedding.
Congratulations to him, but you know, Phoenix is going to need more of him. Probably more minutes from him.
I think he entered that game in the second quarter. Then he got his usual minutes, but again, 9 points for Kenneth Tuffin in limited minutes. They will need more from him. He just missed his first free throw. Misses the second one. Look at the back tap. That will sail to Converge.
Those are 2 huge misses right there. Tuffin, usually a very reliable free throw shooter. Just unfortunately missing both.
Garcia back in the game. He's with Pavillionar there. Balti also checking in. Finding Stockton on the curl. Loses control. Ends up back with Pavillionar. Push shot, no. That goes to mga. Oh, that goes to Daves. Tuffin misses Balungay, but shoots it anyway. It's a 10-point ball game.
And, you know, the transition defense of Converge needs to improve right here. Phoenix is just attacking them at will on the fast break.
MJ Garcia shoots a 3. That is good. Well, there's going to be a foul first against Phoenix.
And they're going to check because
should they count that?
looked like it was on the way.
Usually if the whistle is after the release of the basketball, that should count. So if this counts, it might be unfortunate here for Coach Willie because this team is coming back strong here in the second quarter.
They've already cut it down to 10, and then all of a sudden Converge just having the right answers, the right timing.
Just a foul, so they don't count the 3-pointer. So Larry Muyang coming in for Pavillionar. Lots of bigs here for Converge. As Richie also coming in for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Paulo Pavillionar heads to the bench.
Yeah, I like the substitution for Phoenix, putting in Richie Rivera for the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. Let's see if he can add more points.
Richie had 5 in the first quarter. Stockton using the ball screen from Balti. Takes it to MJ. Garcia skies. Balti tips it in.
Just really such length from Justin Baltazar, cleaning that rebound up for a putback.
Evanelli, what a pass. Taha, basket and one.
And Phoenix is really competing and rolling hard to the basket. Yusuf Taha. Great assist from Evanelli, but right here, nice cut from MJ Garcia. And Justin Baltazar just knows what to do. But Evanelli, great pass to a rolling Yusuf Taha.
Again, Phoenix is getting Converge in this semi-transition, not allowing them to set their offense up. Then you're attacking early, which is catching Converge by surprise here in the second quarter.
Well, Phoenix is attacking them fearlessly and really challenging their bigs.
Garcia fires a 3. Balti again is there. Stockton shoots a three, and he gets those 3 points back.
It just seems that every time Phoenix tries to make a run, Converge has a big shot waiting as Alex Stockton. Big three right there.
Ellie in the corner. No, that's 2 purple shirts battling for the ball.
Yeah, Phoenix just cannot get that 10-point barrier. Stockton
with a three that's brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. As Richie Rivera now gets into the corner, gets the ball back. He's against Shawnee Winston, who's back on the floor. Richie fades, shoots, and scores.
Giving Shawnee Winston a dose of his own medicine. That mid-range jumper looked really good for Richie Rivero.
51-41. Garcia. Attacking. Garcia hangs in the air. That's a tough shot.
Very confident looking shot from NJ Garcia.
Evanelli turns the corner, kicks it out. Kai Balungay for three. That is good. Kai Balungay makes it a 9-point game.
That's what you wanted to see from him, and he's showing a complete arsenal right here. Inside, outside for Kai Balungay.
Yes, 13. MJ Garcia goes to Muya. 7 seconds on the clock. Shawnee shoots a three. He gets fouled.
Just not a good foul right there for Evanelli. Finally, Phoenix getting this lead down to 9. Now Winston is going to trip for 3 free throws.
I almost thought it was 4. 3 free throws here for Shawnee. Okay, so he is within the 4-point line.
Which is you really, as a defender, really have to be conscious about that. Shooters taking a shot are really protected these days. No contact whatsoever allowed.
Shawnee makes it a 10-point game again. So every time Phoenix gets a 3, Converge counters back with a 3 of their own.
Or a 3 free throw opportunity. But
so that's 3 free throws for Shawnee. So Winston now in double digits with 10 points. Back to a 12-point game. And Phoenix now humming on offense. Let's see if they can get more baskets here. Richie again. This time no. Taha gets Balti to bite. And he will shoot 2. That's really a 3rd foul.
That's huge. But Taha doing a great job on the offensive rebounding. Smart to get that up fake first.
Converge now will call a timeout as their lead is still at 12 points with 2:46 remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be back after a short break. For the Phoenix Fuel Masters, relying on a lot of internal development here from their young studs, specifically this guy, Richie Rivero, had himself a career game against NLEX.
And for him, the open court, he thrives on it, attacking from all angles as he earns his 22 points and 6 rebounds and 2 steals. Really the best at breaking down the defenses for Phoenix, and they're going to need more from him.
Yes, 7 so far tonight, along with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. For Converge, they're holding on to this 12-point lead, but Phoenix, Larry, seems like they found a way to score against this front line, against this defense of Converge here in the second quarter.
You know, they're just not hesitating to attack. They're not caring about the Arana and the Baltazar in the back of the jersey, but they're just trying to play hard and smart. And now a little development. Baltazar has 4 points and 3 fouls. Let's see if that's going to be a factor early in the second half as he sits in the bench.
Missing the first one. Egilos coming in for Converge. Usually not part of the regular rotation of the FiberXers, getting minutes here because of foul trouble. Taha missing both. Muyang. He lost the foul on Tuffin. And that's going to be free throws for Larry Muyang.
And that hurts again for Phoenix. 2 missed shots from Taha. Tuffin missed 2 also a while ago. And now, with the clock not moving, Converge is going to earn 2 free throws.
To walk over to the other side of the court. Richie's trying to say that Muyang was the one who jumped into Tuffin, but he got the ball first. Usually that's how they rule it. Unfortunately, Tuffin was just under him when he got the ball.
That's right.
Muyang. That's that one to fall. Larry Muyang. Good outing here in his first game for Converge.
Those are solid numbers, 10 and 5 in 20 minutes. And we all know he can shoot the 3-pointer too. Nice game from him for Converge in his last game.
That's the first 2 points for Larry Muyang in this one. As the lead is back up to 14. Garcia. They go to Perkins. Back to Evanelli. Perk against Muyang. There they go. They go up high to Taha. That's a foul on Egilos.
Again, good position from Yusef Ta and Jason Perkins. Very willing passer. Both teams in the penalty already, but Taha's got to make his free throws here.
Egilos. First foul. Taha missed his last 2. Let's see if he's made the adjustment. Missing another one. That's 3 straight misses for Yusef Taha.
They're going to talk about this at halftime, and hopefully this doesn't get them back at the end of the game, but these are easy shots you need to make.
Taha finally makes one. So 13-point game, 2:25 to go here in the second quarter. Converge trying to build their lead back up.
Little zone right here from Phoenix.
Cross court, 3. Wow, everybody's raining triples.
Not a good idea to zone up against this Converge team who's been hitting lights out from 3.
Again, that's another new face here for Converge, Jonah Clemente. Oh, they're asking a foul on Perkins, who held on to Clemente. Clemente back-to-back. No, short arms it. Ends up with Converge. Shawnee trying to navigate the defense. Clemente swings it to Garcia. Shoots a 4. Almost. Richie, open court here. Goes to Evanelli, wide open 3. Evanelli sinks in.
That's a much-needed 3 from Phoenix now, who goes back to man-to-man. You know, Converge is shooting 60% from 3 in this game, partner.
Again, taking a page of what TNT did to them in their loss. Just making their 3s. Shawnee, smart play. Nowhere to go, draws the foul on Perkins.
I mean, some familiarity from back in the days at LaSalle. But here, Phoenix also in the penalty situation.
Shawnee already with 10 here in the first half.
He's been very consistent for Converge.
And makes the first one.
Man, this guy doesn't miss free throws, 92%. But talk about Egilos right here. 39 years old, 6'5".
They're from La Union, undrafted in 2013, played for Blackwater, played for Phoenix. And now getting his chance here against the Phoenix UO Masters as Shawnee. Rare miss there, 1 out of 2.
I jinxed him, part.
He said he was consistent.
I went to the numbers, he was 92%.
Welcome to PBA Rush.
I just don't know why that happens. Consistently.
You get your first commentator's curse.
The numbers don't
Free
lie. This guy doesn't miss.
That's the 5% when it happens. So right now we have a timeout. Our score is 62-48. Converge leads it by 14 with 57.5 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And we're inviting everybody to watch this game, even though it's late tomorrow at 11 p.m. The PBA in Dubai, 7 p.m. Dubai time, live at the Coca-Cola Arena, 11 p.m. Philippine time. Telecast on RPTV, PBA Rush, Pilipinas Live, and One Sports YouTube channel. What a great matchup.
That's a game worth staying up for. I played in the Coca-Cola Arena, but that's a great arena to play with.
It's a huge arena.
Awesome.
I think that's where all international games there, not just the PBA, even other leagues play there.
Beautiful arena, beautiful
Is it
city.
only Coca-Cola in the Coca-Cola?
I wish. But after the game, I can't take that during the game.
As right now we have free throws coming again now for Kenneth Duffin. He's also been missing some free throws here in this game. 0 out of 2. Makes the first one. I'm just going to say that they miss, so they make their free throws.
He's at
It's called
80. He was 80% coming into this game.
Because he's missed 2 earlier. I'm going to do my reverse jinx on this one. Pambawi. Duffin, 2 out of 2. So down back to a 12-point ball game. Phoenix still within striking distance. They go inside. Shani. Ball screen. Shani attacks, hesitates, kicks it out. What a pass. How did he find Muyang? Too strong. Richie gets the board. Phoenix still pushing it. 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nelly, Perkins, and we got Taha and Muyang banging into each other.
Well, let's see what happened right there.
Still down.
Yeah, it's been very physical underneath.
And they crashed into each other. And Taha still holding on to that left rib or right rib. What happens here from this angle?
Jason Perkins flares up right here. Oh, Muyang just standing right there.
That should be a foul of Taha.
The referee calling an offensive foul.
It's an offensive foul on Yusuf Taha, which is the correct call from that replay.
And Larry Muyang established early position right there.
Even though he took the brunt of that contact. So right now Converge going deep into their bench here in the second quarter.
They got the luxury to do that with a 12-point lead.
And they're not letting up. They're still maintaining this lead here. Johnny Winston against Kwekete. Johnny versus speed. Nice fake, kicks it out. MJ attacks, floater. Garcia finds a way to sink the floater.
What a finish here from Converge. 64 points in the first half.
Wow. As right now, it's been the Juan Gomez de Leaño show, as he has already 11 points and 5 assists, all in just the first half of action.
We all know we're looking at his stats right here, but he's controlling the game and tempo very well again for Converge. He's getting everyone involved, enjoying the game, and hitting 60% of his three-pointers.
Right now, Converge will enjoy a 14-point lead heading into halftime. Our score is 64-50.
Welcome back mga ka-PBA. My name is Bea Escudero, patrolling the sidelines for tonight's doubleheader. We're at the halftime mark of the ball game. The score is 64-50 in favor of the Converge FiberXers. We are guaranteed an exciting matchup between these two teams in the last two quarters. Pero bago muna yan, let's check out the hardcourt action schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:15 p.m., we've got the Titan Ultra Giant Risers going head-to-head against the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, and to be followed by the NLEX Road Warriors and the Meralco Balls at 7:30 p.m. But of course, to our PBA fans and friends there in Dubai, we will also be having that match tomorrow. That is in the Coca-Cola Arena, and that is the SMB San Miguel Beerman versus Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. That is at 7 p.m. Dubai time. But of course, for our friends here in the Philippines, that is 11 p.m. We also have the live telecast on One Sports YouTube channel, RPTV, PBA Rush, and the Pilipinas Live app. And of course, speaking of out-of-town games, the PBA is headed to Cagayan de Oro. That is on November 15, 7:30 p.m. And we will be having the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters and the TNT Tropang 5G. But you know what's so interesting about this matchup is that for the Rain or Shine fans, that might be your last time to see Gabe Norwood play in an out-of-town game. And for the TNT fans, we do have a lot of players that hail from CDO, including Glenn Cubuntin, Gio Halalon, Reynam Batak, and many, many more. So make sure to buy your tickets now. And speaking of the out-of-town games, we also did go to Vigan Ilocos Sur October 17. So let's watch this feature of Alagang PBA with our very own Hans Ko.
Mga ka-PBA, for the first time narito kami sa bayan ng Vigan sa Ilocos Sur para makapaghatid ng kasiyahan at inspirasyon para sa mga kabataan. Ako po si Hans Ko at samahan ninyo ako dito sa Alagang PBA.
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, like I said, being a fellow Ilocano, being able to come back here and inspire the youth and just try and put my best performance on for them. So if I could be any little bit of inspiration to them, I'm just blessed and thankful. Yeah, just continue to work hard, dream big. Nothing is impossible if you put in a lot of hard work. So my message to them is just continue to, believe in themselves. Listen to their parents, of course, and anything they want is achievable.
Great, man. I mean, I'm not from the Philippines, but it's so nice to come back and see. It reminds me a lot about Mexico. It reminds me of my little cousins, my nieces and nephews. That's how it reminds me of. I actually went to visit my family this morning. It was great to see them. It's great to be back today, and I'm excited to play tomorrow. Hey, anybody tell you can't do something? Anything is possible if you just believe in it. Just keep working hard and just believe in yourself.
Napaka-importante po itong charity po na binigay o binahagi po ng ating Alagang PBA charity sa probinsya po natin sa Ilocos Sur, kasi malaki po at napakaraming bata ang napasaya po natin. At sana hindi lamang po itong una at huli na gaganapin po dito ang ating PBA charity, Alagang charity po, para po mas marami pa po tayong mapapasaya. Again, maraming salamat. Diyos onay tagninan.
It's a very fun experience. It's a blessing also being able to give back to these kids and knowing that, hoping that we're able to inspire them to be the next generation of hoopers or whatever they want to be when they grow up. It's one little piece of advice I could give them is to do what you love to do, be yourself, and listen to your mentors, especially your parents.
No, it's truly something special, to experience this, out-of-town games. I'm glad PBA and they be hosting out-of-town games for the local people out here to experience a live PBA action. And so I said it's truly a blessing to be here. The city's been great. and the experience has been so good so far. So yeah. First, yeah, sa lahat ng mga bata, I mean, either dito sa Ilocos Sur Vegan or, just mga Pilipino in general, just dream big and believe in yourself. Sipag at tiyaga, it will take you far in life. And as long as you keep your priorities straight, malayo mararating nyo. So, yun lang.
Mga present, kayo ang future, kayo mga bata.
And as we celebrate the golden anniversary of the PBA, we always make sure to share the success of the league with one of our inspirations, ang kabataang Pilipino. Kaya masaya kami na nakapaghatid kami ng kasiyahan sa inyong lahat dito sa Vegan City. So hanggang sa muli po, dito lang yan sa Alagang PBA.
Sign for the Elasa Painters.
Flash out time for Rainer Shine. Nocum trying to force it. Walang nakuha doon. Perez for 4. CJ from way downtown.
And what a way to end the first 2 quarters of action. CJ Perez stopping and nonchalantly taking the shot from beyond the 4-point line. Usually sa 4th quarter lang nangyayari yan Hindi na pwede mag-foul ang TNT.
Abarientos puts it up. Oh! Wow. So, if you're TNT, that's the worst possible way. But then,
it's a desperation shot
at the
by
buzzer.
RJ Abarientos.
That's going to be three tries sa basket, Charlie. This
Black
is the third.
lost it, 3 to shoot. He's trapped. He gets away. Goes up. Whoa! Hung in the air. And then threw it up with his right hand. What a shot.
Good catch.
Santillan also making his debut para sa Rainer Shine. Look at Gabe Norwood! Nahiyapi!
Alam mo kung ganito pa rin ang pinapakita ni Norwood?
Wala na Chris Newsome. 6 fouls na po siya.
Cancino now with it, down to 9 on the shot clock. What's CJ gonna do? Takes the J. Off the glass. Off the glass.
That's how you make your bones, my friend. Sanay na siya sa mga malalaking tira na rin na gano'n. Sinasanay niya sarili niya. Walang problema. Back shot para dito kaya CJ Cancino. They have to lead, my friend.
Sabi ni CJ Cancino, okay, fellow Maroon, you can hit a big shot. I'll hit one too.
Back here for halftime as the Converge FiberXers take a 14-point lead after the first 24 minutes of action here at the Inares Center in Antipolo City as Juan Gomez Eliano taking over in the first half. Once again, we welcome you back here on PBA Rush Pilipinas Live and One Sports YouTube page. My name is Andrico, together with Larry Funashare. Larry, what did you see in that first half?
I mean, Phoenix really competed, did the best they could. Actually out-rebounded Converge here in the first half, but just 9 3-pointers, 60% three-point field goal shooting percentage for Converge just made the difference in this 14-point lead in the first half. They had all the answers for all the runs of Phoenix, actually.
Again, that's very surprising that they out-rebounded Converge, which is a team that usually, that's what they hang their head on. It's really out-rebounding people in the boards. But right now, Phoenix trying to climb back from this 14-point mountain because Juan Gomez Eliano just showed us a bit of everything in that first half.
I mean, he was controlling the tempo. He was getting his teammates involved as usual. He's already got 2 triple-doubles in this conference, trying to get his third one today. But as we see right here, Phoenix 25% only from 3-point land as compared to 9 of 15 from Converge. Really the huge difference maker in that first half.
And despite the rebounding of Phoenix, second chance point still goes to the Converge FiberXers here with 8-2. And so many people have contributed here for Converge. If you take a look at the stat line of Converge, almost everybody who checked into the game has scored for them. Maybe not Egilos and Avilinar are the only 2 who haven't scored. And for a first half, that's pretty amazing for them.
Yeah, I mean, they've been so confident. Everyone here has the green light to shoot, basically, and you know they know that they have an advantage coming into the floor, as we see right here. The scores.
Look at this: Juan Gomez Eliano and Johnny Winston, 11 apiece. But speaking of green light and fearless, Kai Balungay for Phoenix, especially in that second quarter, just again put his head down, worked down loads, got his points inside, challenging the big guys of Converge.
This is what they need: no hesitation, attacking, wide open shot, take it, and you know. He's the leading scorer right now for Phoenix, and they're going to need more from him. Very comfortable at the 3 spot, as you mentioned.
And right now, here to start this second half, Converge opting to start Larry Muyang instead of Balti, who has 3 fouls here in this ball game. Ellie almost,
looked like a double dribble.
Perkins attacking Muyang, spins, shoots. That's a tough bucket for Perkins.
And again, Phoenix very intent on getting Jason Perkins going early as he scores the first points in the second half.
Muyang overcooks it to Stockton. That's a bad pass.
A little flex action going to the post, but just the pass going overhead of Alex Stockton. Phoenix is not going away, partner.
And this is a good start if you're Phoenix. Bucket from Perkins. Now he's against Arana. This time close by Justin, and he will shoot 2 free throws.
This is the Perkins that we've all known that we want to see. More aggressive right here as he's going to trip to the line.
He's in double digits with 10 points. And you like how he just attacks Justin Arana, fearless. Phoenix, this is similar to what happened against NLEX. They just kept fighting back after being in a double-digit hole. Just ran out of gas at the end. Take a look at the numbers of Perkins against NLEX.
Solid 15 and 5. Just 9 field goal attempts tonight. Today, he's trying to change that narrative. And, you know, as he continues to be aggressive, just picked up the 3rd foul on Justin Arana.
So Balti and Arana both have 3 fouls apiece. Nobody getting the ball there for Juan. They go to Justin Arana. To the corner to Racal. Almost a 5-second violation. Juan close by Evanelli. He gets fouled. We'll shoot 2.
Right there, so dangerous when he gets a runway to the basket. So
he's
explosive.
Strong. Juan Gomez Eliano, leading scorer for Converge, tied with Johnny. Winston will head to the free throw line. This is the first one.
It's a 10-point lead right here for Converge with their two best bigs with 3 fouls each.
The closest Phoenix has been was at 9. 1 against the second one and roll in. 11-point ball game. Nelly trying to shake off 1. Nice pass to Perkins. Perkins fake pass, attacks, side steps, loses the handle. Nelly kicks it out. Theo for 3, wide open. Yes, sir!
There you go. Not just a mid-range master, but finally hitting a long-range shot. This is just an 8-point lead. The lowest it's been in a while.
That's his first attempt and first make here in this game. This is Eliano to Stockton. Trying to attack Tyler Theo. Shoots over him. The bucket doesn't fall. Here comes Phoenix.
Good stop right here.
Tyler gets the switch on Muyang. Let's see if they take advantage. Tyler. Oh, blows by, and he gets hammered by Larry Muyang.
And they had 2 advantages right there. Perkins on the post, but there was a switch and smart play right there as we see this 3-pointer.
And this one's brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Tyler Theo makes it count. Makes it an 8-point game.
Converge is going to put in Justin Baltazar. They don't like how this game is going. They're going to need him. But right now, Phoenix, nice little rhythm. 7 points last game for Tyler Theo, but 7 assists.
Solid outing.
Today so far, he's got 8 already.
Yeah, 7 points, 3 assists so far. Tyler Theo trying to make it a 6-point game. Coach Delta Pineda, no choice here but to bring in Baltazar.
Phoenix, credit to them. They have been competing. And this is where they've gotten into.
Balti. Goes to Justin. Arana against Perkins. They don't double. Tyler finally comes from behind. Where will they go? Ball will stay with Converge.
But good blind double right there for Justin Arana, forcing him to pass.
Well, I was ready for you to catch and shoot the ball. The ball was heading towards our way. Miss Eliano finding Stockton. Catch and shoot. Stockton. Converge now starting to miss. Only 1 point here in the third quarter. Tyler Theo. But Phoenix playing with a lot of confidence right now. Nelly.
What a pass.
Inside to Balungay.
What a pass. Evan Nelly, that's assist number 6 already for him. And don't look now, it's just a 4-point game.
It's a 9-1 burst to start the third quarter. Arana, deep position. Great hands by Balungay. And ball will stay with Converge.
We talked about Balti and Arana. Right here, Evan Nelly dragging Baltazar the pick and roll, just finding Balungay underneath.
Nelly had a game already with 10 assists, so you know he can pass the ball.
2-3 zone.
That's a 4-1, misses. Converge cold here in the third quarter. Here comes Phoenix, smelling blood. Tyler Theo, head down, kicks it out. Nelly, open. Can't make it a 1-point game. Stockton saves it to Balti.
Converge got to answer right back here. Stop the bleeding somewhat.
That's deep. Arana, nothing you can do.
He's just so good at sealing deep right there. Justin Arana stops the run of Phoenix.
11 points for Arana. Balungay to Tuffin. There's going to be a push against Converge.
Tuffin really aggressive attacking Juan Gomez de Liano, who's going to get his second personal foul. But then you feel Phoenix getting confidence there, attacking confidently, no hesitation, and they're being rewarded.
Right now, Converge playing in survival mode as Phoenix. Slowly but surely catching up here. Perkins, this is big. That goes out. Juan Gomez de Liano. He's going to be a foul on Evan Nelly to stop the break.
A good foul right there by Evan Nelly. Converge was about to attack that fast break.
Juan Gomez-Eliano surprisingly only has 1 rebound in this game.
He's got 2 more quarters to see if he can improve on those stats.
There's a lot of time here. Juan gets it. He's against Evanelli. Pocket pass. Arana, just beautiful 2-man game.
That's a beautiful ghost screen right there. Slipped it right away, and he got rewarded with an easy roll.
Puffin gets erased there by Arana. Here comes Juan Gomez-Eliano. Goes up, and he gets fouled.
And I want to see the replay, but that's really a smart play from Juan Gomez. Just drawing that foul, initiating a contact. As he earns a trip to the line. Again, as Phoenix was knocking on the door, Converge has an answer.
And right now for a report on the floor, let's turn it over to Ben.
Focus the team. Firstly, emphasize the importance of capitalizing on every opportunity, especially from the free throw line. Second, there was a clear reminder to be more disciplined defensively, knowing how dangerous Converge can be from beyond the arc. And lastly, the team was urged to improve on identifying the right players to close out on and to match Converge's energy to react and read better as a unit on both ends of the floor. Gentlemen, balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Bea. So far, that's what Phoenix has done here, but Converge stopping the tide, and Deleano gets it and flexes on him.
You talk about the rebounds, and what a fortunate event for him, getting an offensive rebound off his missed free throw.
Perkins inside, easy bucket.
Continues to be aggressive. Perkins has Phoenix, as reported by Bea, had 8 missed free throws in that first half. They got to clean that up here in the second.
Get inside, Arana. Inside to Balti. 2-man game between Balti and Arana. Beautiful basketball.
And Converge again, forcing Phoenix on a timeout.
They cut it down to as low as 4 points. Would Converge with a quick answer here as they've built back a double-digit lead, 74-63.
May isang problem na naman ako sa kanya, yung ball skill kasi napamahed, pag nag-ball skill ako napamahed.
Justin Baltazar, again, one of 2 or 3 double-double machines for the Converge FiberXers.
A little bit slowed down today because of foul trouble. He's had 9 rebounds already. 6 points, 9 rebounds.
He's going to get his numbers here in this game.
For sure. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, him and Justin Arana have started to hum here early in the third.
Justin Arana has 13 in this game, but Juan Gomez-Eliano has been the catalyst for Converge. He has 6 assists, 15 points.
And just here, right here. Big-to-big passing. Playing very well together.
Phoenix, what will their answer be? Richie Rivera now against Stockton. Santos, the handoff. Richie fakes it. He's against Balti. Loses it. Tuffin. Hook shot. Almost. And that's a 10th rebound of Baltazar.
Nice sweeping hook right there, but Tuffin just could not convert.
Ooh. Juan is asking for a kick. Richie, he gets fouled by Juan.
A good counter-attack by Phoenix right there. On the break, Richie Rivera, so deadly. One of the rare turnovers from Juan GDL.
I think his first.
Wow, 6 assists to 1 turnover. Great ratio.
And that's for a guy who's handling the ball 90% of the time for Converge. So platoon substitution here for the FiberXers. The guards all come out. Garcia coming in. Concepcion and Shawnee Winston all checking into the game as Racal Stockton and Gomez De Leandro go to the bench. The Twin Towers remain the same here for the FiberXers.
Still an explosive second unit for Converge. MJ Garcia with a really nice buzzer beater to end the first half for Converge.
Shawnee also with 11 points already. They go down to Jesse Arana. Quick double team here. How do they respond? They swing it. Balti. Shawnee Winston. It's closed out. Concepcion for 3. Looks good. It's good.
Hey, he has no hesitation. Same shot the first half. Duplicates it here. Oh, the third quarter, Archie Concepcion.
That's a good-looking shot as well. 77-65. Richie skies over Arana. And that's his 4th foul.
And Richie Rivero. Very dangerous attack, as we see right here. Shawnee Winston. Good relocation by Archie Concepcion. All net on that. And Richie Rivero just attacking the drop defense. Arana has 4 fouls. All of a sudden for Converge.
Santos checking in for the first time for Jose Arana. Again, the surplus of big men here for Converge.
I mean, these are good minutes for the second unit to prove that they can hold the fort. With some trouble to their bigs.
Big 3-point play there for Richie. He's in double digits with 10. Balti has to get going without Justin Arana.
And maybe he should right here.
He has the mismatch against Santos. Garcia lines up the 3. Wow!
Wow, indeed, Converge. Just hitting all the big 3s so far in this game.
Perkins against Santos. Head down. Too easy for Perkins.
Jason Perkins really having a nice game for Phoenix, but they've got to make some stops and guard the 3-pointer.
Shawnee gets blocked from behind, but Justin Arana is there. Sorry, that's Baltazar. My bad.
De La Salle connection right there. Almost a block, but right here, deep handoff.
I got too excited that Justin Baltazar. and we were just talking about how Balti needed to pick up the slack on offense because Arana is on the bench.
And right on cue, he gets a 3-point play.
9 points for Balti. Shot doesn't fall.
Look at that rebound.
The skies for that board. Santos seals. Shawnee trying to slither his way in. Gets crowded by 3 white shirts, and the ball will go to Phoenix.
That's a second consecutive rare view block from Richie Rivera. One of the best defensive guards, actually, back in his college days. A good stop right here for Phoenix.
Converge now surviving that early run from Phoenix. They've built back their 13-point lead.
You know what hurts for Phoenix? It's the second unit hitting big shots to quell those rallies of Phoenix. MJ Garcia, Archie Concepcion.
Shawnee Winston's part of that second unit as well. If you would believe that. He's part of it. Azul now checking in for the first time in this game. He's against MJ Garcia. Balungay. Richie. Rivero. Pinoy step. And he gets fouled.
Smart move right there, calling on the slower big to be involved in the pick and roll and making his attack.
Foul is on Shawnee. Converge already in the penalty.
You kind of get that feeling that Richie Rivera and Shawnee Wiz are going at it, you know, from...
They're very familiar with each other.
And it's fun to watch.
So as Balti is there. So a bit of a reunion between these, what do you call them, greenies? That's a high school team against these green archers.
Very talented group of green archers. As Rivero is
Isn't
up
that your
30
favorite
points.
color, Larry? I'm just kidding.
Green is my favorite color. Seriously, this is serious. Green is my favorite color, partner.
Which is very surprising. All right, now 11-point game. Converge. With their second unit, Concepcion. It's against Tuffin. They get it back to Garcia, who just hit a 3 earlier. Garcia ball gets tipped. Richie breaking that one up.
10 seconds left on the shot clock here for Converge. Look to them to go to Baltazar, Shawnee Winston.
Shawnee against Richie, breaks away. Fouls on the floor.
But that looked really smooth for a continuation with Shawnee Winston. Incredible balance. Incredible balance, really, even when getting bumped on those drives.
So both teams are essentially in the penalty. Look at this. I love this matchup. Richie against Shawnee. Concepcion shoots a floater. He gets hammered.
And he has been so confident. No hesitation attacking whatsoever.
Concepcion has 5 points in the game. And one of the new faces here for Converge. I remember, this Converge team was at the bottom of the standings just maybe 2 years ago. And they've built this from the ground up. As you take a look at Archie Concepcion, 28 years old, 6'2", coming out of Arellano. And of course, from Porac, Pampanga.
He isn't playing like a 37th overall piece. Just really lights out tonight.
7 points for Concepcion. 85-72 is their score. Santos trying to seal Shawnee Winston. Richie adjusts and finds a way.
And he is making it his own playground, attacking Justin Baltazar. Right here, dancing, taking that right lane and that high window layup. That's the 4th foul on Justin Baltazar. Look at that.
So the Justins both have 4 fouls here, Arana and Balti. And that's called familiarity from Richie Rivero attacking Baltazar. And Richie now has 17 points, if I'm not mistaken, to lead Phoenix in scoring.
Playing with a different kind of confidence, trying to bring Phoenix back in this game.
Concepcion misses. 1 and done. Mangati
Nice
inside,
pass.
Balungay. Yes!
That's a nice pass from Sean Mangati. Balungay again running the break and getting rewarded. Just an 8-point game.
Here comes Phoenix again. Cutting that lead down to single digits. MJ Garcia. Inside to Santos. Santos has to be careful. Forcing the issue. Shawnee, corner 3. That hurts!
It really does. Almost a shot clock violation. But Shawnee Winston turning it into gold.
Azul now. What a bailout play there for Shawnee Winston. Azul gets the 3.
Crucial hit from the ever-reliable veteran RJ Azul.
Right now, Rivero has 17 points, 10 points, Larry, here in the 3rd quarter.
He has really started to hum.
Archie Concepcion, look at that.
He doesn't care, partner. He's just on attack mode for Converge.
Stops on a dime and gets it to go. Rivero putting on the moves. He has a slower Santos on him. Just blows by him. No foul called. Shawnee crossover. Baltazar. Easy. Oh, blows the easy layup.
What a no-look pass right there from Shawnee Winston. Knowing exactly where his big guy was at, but Baltazar Gonna go back to the line.
And we have a rare timeout here in the third quarter as we need to get a breather. Up and down action between Converge and Phoenix as Converge leads it by 10, 90-80.
Ikaw magbigay ng seal sa taas. Gamitin na ilan.
Mga ka-PBA, magpakilig naman tayo dito sa Kiss Cam. Isang kiss naman dyan. Ay, nahihiya pa si ate. Pero solid pa rin. Uy, kiss naman dyan. Ayun. Ay, solid. Ayan, ayan. O, pakilig naman. Konting sweetness. Ay, dito sa PBA nagde-date. Isang kiss naman.
More pressure.
Back here is Justin Baltazar. Now with a double-double. 10 points, 11 rebounds after that free throw.
And Converge keeping him in the game here. Got to be careful not to get his fifth, but another easy double-double for Justin Baltazar.
11 points, 11 rebounds now for Balti. Again, just what we asked for to pick up the slack of not having Arana here in the third quarter due to foul trouble. Concepcion sticking with Manganti. Azul, extra pass. Richie couldn't handle it. Gotta love the intensity on defense of Converge.
They are locked in, and right there, just not enough space on that sideline, creating a turnover.
So Baltazar heads to the bench. And Jay Garcia now bringing the ball down. 1:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Garcia goes to Shawnee Winston. Shawnee just hit that big three earlier. It's against Richie. To the corner, Garcia drives baseline. Wow, finds a way.
Blazing speed from Jay Garcia. And Converge right back up by 14.
That's a foul on Converge.
That's good recognition by Jason Perkins. Attacking the slower big of Converge.
Aguilos gets called for that foul. Both teams, Larry, have scored 30 points in this quarter.
It's been a shootout here in this third. I think both these teams thrive on very high-scoring ball games.
And we're not even in the fourth quarter. Converge is at 94. Perkins makes two. And Perkins, it's nice to see him this aggressive. He has 18 in this game.
Started really strong, always getting the first shot in a quarter for Jason Perkins.
Johnny and Richie. Johnny again against Rivero. Ronnie inside, no. Putback is good. Aguilos gets it to go.
The right pace at the right time for Aguilos.
Perkins again, he's against a smaller Racal. Sneaks it in, Richie drops it off, turnover. Garcia, home run play.
The speed kills for Converge. Another fast break. Right back to a 16-point lead for them.
Garcia now double figures with 11 points. What a boost off the bench here for the FiberXers. Richie goes to Manganti for three. Manganti beats the third quarter buzzer.
Phoenix needed that shot right there, keeping them close for the fourth quarter.
And if you guys wanted offense, the third quarter was full of offense as Phoenix hits a 3 to end the third quarter. And they're trying to pull closer here to Converge, as Converge will take a 13-point lead heading into the fourth and final quarter. Our score is 98-85.
Actually, percentage nila sa labas is low eh. So, in case there's a mismatch with the go for the steal.
Hey, put Alex there, ha? Now we have to start here kasi there's nothing to do.
Take a look at our PBA game summary. The three-point shooting of Converge has been on the mark here. 12 of 19, 6 of 18 after shooting poorly against TNT 2 games ago. They're now shooting at a high clip here. 12 of 19. Juan Gomez-Iliano leading the way. But Justin Arana inside with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals already. Playing through foul trouble. Justin Arana still finding a way to get himself on the board. But for Phoenix, it's been the aggressive Jason Perkins here. Perkins, 18 points in this ball game. All those points much needed by Phoenix. 10 points in the third quarter along with 2 rebounds. Jason Perkins trying to lead Phoenix here in the fourth quarter to a comeback as we begin the fourth quarter with Juan Gomez-Iliano back on the floor. Rahal to Stockton. Stockton gets closed out by Tio, shoots it anyway and makes it over Tyler Tio.
What a move right there. Just dragging it for that tough mid-range jumper. A turnover right here.
Stockton up. Juan Gomez-Iliano from Stockton.
And look at that backboard. Just not a good turnover for Phoenix, feeding this lead back right up to 17 points.
Juan was asking for an alley-oop from Stockton.
He was,
I wish Stockton would have thrown it. Taha attacking Egilos, and that's a foul on Egilos.
Got him in the arm in the last second, but that would have been fun for that alley-oop for Juan Gomez-Iliano.
You can see him smiling and pointing up. But Stockton wanted to make sure they get those 2 points. Taha. Wow, short on the first.
So many missed free throws right here from Phoenix, not helping their cause. That's their 9th miss from the foul line tonight.
Meanwhile, Converge is at 18 of 22. And another miss from Taha.
Wasn't even close on that one.
1 of 5 for Yusuf Taha. Juan gets the ball again. Rakal open, attacks instead. Fades, shoots. And Converge was asking for a foul in that last play. Or I think they were cheering for Kevin because he rarely shoots a shot like that.
He's been their 3-and-D guy throughout this season, and just a rare mid-range one.
Clemente guarding Evan Nelly. They go to Tyler Tio. Back to Nelly. Evan Nelly. Tyler shoots a 3. Tough bucket. Tough make for Tyler Tio.
And they're going to need more of that. Tyler did a second 3 for the night. Nice looking 3 right there.
And just a beautiful jump shot from Tyler Tio, cutting that lead down back to 14. Juan in the corner. Nakal, that's his spot. That's a miss. Here comes Phoenix. Nelly. Mangati hit that 3 to end the third. Tyler again, one more time. Almost back-to-back. Taha gets fouled by Egilos. That's his 3rd foul.
Oh, Phoenix would have wanted that 3 wide open from Tyler Tio. that they keep the possession right here off the hard work of Yusuf Taha.
Tio. Manganti. Out to Tyler. 3 seconds. Tyler has to go. Shoots a 3. And Rakal easily cleans it up.
Great defense by Alex Stockton right there, staying in front the whole way.
Inside. Wow, that's another assist for Juan Gomez de Leano.
He just knows where to get those assists, but they don't go back on D.
Trading buckets here. Stockton stops, shoots, and
Wow.
scores!
It's just automatic from three-point land from Converge.
Inside. Oh, that hits Perkins' legs. He gets it back against Rakal. He gets hammered by Egilos.
You know, Phoenix is getting what they want in their attacks, but Converge is countering with three-pointers, as we see here. Tyler Tio, nice arcing 3.
I think Converge always has the answer, as Stockton hits another triple here for the FiberXers.
It's a very confident transition 3. Quick trigger, giving one GDL another assist.
They're 13 of 21. That's
sizzling.
That's absurd. That's 61%.
They're not going down 60%. That's like their benchmark.
Six players in double digits here for the FiberXers, and they're at 107, Larry, with 9:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. She wants some offense. They've scored 30, at least 30 in all 3 quarters.
They are just shooting lights out and just a race to 120.
Burke has 20 points in this game. So again, it's not the offense for Phoenix. It's trying to stop this team from scoring. Rare miss from Juan. They go to Tyler. Tio gets closed out by both Stockton and Juan Gomez de Leano. Egilos. Oh, nice move by Perkins.
Oh,
he misses the jumper of the layup. And that is put back by Brian Santos.
Good cleanup job right there, but Jason Perkins with a half spin completely lost this guy there.
Juan against Evanelli. Stockton again.
One
Yes,
more time! Sir. Yes, sir! Converge. Blazing hot from 3.
I'm telling you, Larry, they took that loss to TNT personal.
They did.
They're doing the same thing that TNT did to them, as Perkins gets the 3 back. 23 for Perkins. And it's a shootout here in the fourth quarter, as Perkins is up to 23 points, but Converge still controlling this one, 110-97. Back here in the fourth quarter, and Alex Stockton, you mentioned earlier, Larry, he's the second leading scorer for this team. But any given night, he can just lead the Converge FiberXers in scoring.
It's really scary. Second leading scorer, top steals leader, and right now, just torching the nets. Phoenix just has no answer for the long-range connections of Converge.
And right now, more trouble coming here for Phoenix. They finally bring in the Justins back on the floor. And they actually maintained their big lead despite foul trouble for Justin Arana and Justin Baltazar.
Those are great minutes for the second unit, just proving how reliable they were holding the fort, maintaining that lead, even with their starters out.
And the absurd stat you mentioned, nobody is shooting under 50% from 3 for Converge right now.
So the standard has changed, partner.
Stockton missing. And of course, he misses a mid-range jumper. 110-97. Evanelli. Nice pass to Brian Santos. Almost taken away.
What an anticipation right there from Alex Stockton, knowing the corner guy was open, anticipating the passing lane, getting that deflection.
110-97. Tyler Theo. He's against Balti. Oh, Balti says no way to Tyler Theo. Shawnee. Arana. Short.
And Juan Gomez-Eliano screamed at Shawnee Winston to shoot it.
Because he's 1 assist away from a double-double. Evanelli gets fouled by Juan.
And Phoenix continuing to fight back right here. Evanelli having a good game, but Tyler Theo got the step, but no way. Justin Baltazar. Just that length.
I was about to say, that's not a mismatch, Tyler Theo and Justin Baltazar, because he has the foot speed and the length to keep up with the guards.
Half-step advantage never mattered.
And I guess that's his that's why he's such a unique big guy. We all know he played the 3 for Gilas. He was playing the 3 in that squad. Evanelli having himself a night as well.
Nice game. Close to a double-double right here.
One of the assist leaders early here in the Philippine Cup Conference.
Very willing passer, Evanelli.
110-98. Converge still not out of the woods here. Just a 12-point ball game. Arana against Perkins. 4 guys come at him. He misses. Stockton is there for the cleanup.
And this guy can score anywhere but the transition D again as Jason Perkins gets an easy layup.
They didn't see Perkins streaking down the court. Stockton steps in. Balti shoots a jumper. Ball gets tipped. Tuffin gets it.
Chance right here for Phoenix. 6 minutes to go, just down 12.
They're still in this game. Look at the defense of Baltazar denying Perkins. 3, Santos. The rebound by Richie. Perkins against Balti. What a matchup here. They go to Richie. Rivero skies for 3. That is good.
That really looked good from our angle. Just a 9-point lead. Richie Rivero continuing his torrid game. He's got 20 points.
And Perkins and Richie combining for 45 for Phoenix.
And they answered the call today. The urgency.
You have to remember Richie scored his career high last game with 22. So he's near breaking that once again. Shawnee, Stockton for 3. Misses the mark. Richie gets the board. Stockton is there. Oh, sorry. Shawnee is there, but they call a foul first.
That's a foul.
Ooh, that's 2 free throws.
This is a 9-point lead right here. Again, early penalty situation for Converge. They got to be careful.
Again, if you're Converge, you're not yet out of the woods in this one. Coach Dennis Delta Pineda talking to Juan. Again, having some words here for his point guard.
Well, they got to take care of this lead. I mean,
that's a big miss.
Big miss by Rivera, but can't keep letting Phoenix back into this game.
Gotta love the heart from Phoenix. They've been down multiple times. Big leads by Converge, but they just keep coming back in this one.
Rivera 25 and 4. About to break his career high with still 5 minutes to go. But we are seeing a very different Richie Rivera. Very confident.
So 21 for Richie. His career has 22, so he's a bucket away from making that one. Still a lot of time here. Converge, again, trying to survive this Phoenix run. Arana. 2-man game with Justin. Inside. That gets erased by Balungay. Arana can't. Ball will go to Phoenix. That's what the referee. Two referees are saying two different things.
But what a defensive effort by Kai Balungay right there, saving it. And just getting a nice block.
And they're saying it's Converge basketball. Wow, what a save by Balungay. He had to go up high to block that one. As Converge trying to survive the comeback here. They're still up by 8, 112 to 104. Richie Rivero is turning into a star here in the Philippine Cup, just breaking his records every single game. And right now, he's trying to lead Phoenix to a big-time comeback against Converge.
Okay, he's just making this game his own personal playground, as showing so many different ways of scoring.
And again, it's unfolding potential. That's what he talked about with this ball game, because so much young talent for both squads.
Phoenix showing a zone right here, trying to blow up the out-of-timeout play.
Balti. Oh, loses it on the pump, and Tuffin takes it away. Phoenix up top. Oh, one just takes it. Stockton, and that's his 10th assist. But what an athletic play by Juan Gomez de Leaño.
He read that play perfectly, got the steal, conducted that fast break. Very important stop for Converge.
And he just went up high to grab that out of the air. Balungay gets hit. And he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's a good move right there, feeling the bump and just throwing it up there.
Fifth foul on Arana.
Some news right here for Converge. Number 5 on Arana. Gotta be careful.
And Balungay makes the first free throw. And with time remaining here, they're gonna put on pressure on Justin Arana as they bring back Perkins. They're gonna try and draw that foul on Justin Arana for sure. Again, Phoenix has the makings of their own big three in Perkins, Rivero, and Kai Balungay.
They have really matched up very well against the trio of Converge.
Balungay is 18, so he's close to another 20-point game here. 1. 8-point ball game. Up top, Arana. Again, nobody even close to Justin Arana.
Pinpoint passing by Juan right there. Great hands by Justin Arana to catch that pass.
Nelly trying to do the same. Perkins, short stab jumper. No, Juan gets the board. He's now taking control of this ball game.
Exactly right, partner. And
look at that! One more time for Juan Gomez de Leaño.
Masterclass of the pick and roll right there.
He's just dissecting the Phoenix defense here in the last minute and a half. Wow, that's beautiful passing this time to Justin Baltazar. As they're back up by 12, 118 to 106.
back here. Hey. Back pick 4. Richie. Looking for the slip. If you don't get anything on the slip.
Alex Stockton and Juan Gomez de Leano have been making sweet music with each other. Look at that three-pointer by Stockton. And then Juan gets it to Stockton. Tumalon. And he gets the layup to go.
What a deadly duo of a backcourt for Converge. They are just destroying the fast break and transition attacks. He combined for 36 points in this game.
And they're having fun doing it as well. You can see Stockton and Juan, they're smiling while playing this game.
And they know they've got a special unit, something good going on here in Converge.
Perkins. Malty has 4 fouls. Tough in. Shoots a 3. Big time here. That's a miss. Juan gets another board. But he's far from his triple-double, though. So he has a double-double here in this game. But again, he's just taking control over this game here in the last 2 minutes. Juan against Perkins. Juan. Push off. Juan. What a highlight by Juan Gomez de Leano.
What a push off.
Inside, Tuffin gets it to go. You know, Juan said sorry to Perkins after making that shot.
But what a masterclass of orchestrating an offense for Juan Gomez de Leano.
This time it's Stockton. Alex Stockton takes it out. Baltazar inside. Arana. That's Converge playing their best.
Still a lot of time. 14 minutes, 14 points in 2 minutes right here. Last chance for Phoenix.
And that's Jose Arana getting another board. That's his 7th board. And Juan is just taking the cudgels of this one. He's against Tuffin. He's testing all of these guards of Phoenix. He's going one-on-one on all of them. This time it's Shani up top. Balti loses control. Nice dive there. Ends up with Richie. Richie with the reverse.
That's nice.
I'm going to give it a 10.
There you go. Well deserved.
I was wondering what he was going to do. I didn't expect the reverse.
Oh, he always had that in him, but right here, look at this.
And we're going to see that in our highlights today. Richie Rivero.
Worth multiple replays right there, partner.
And Converge still up by 12, 122 to 110.
Watch for hard shows or start to go. Okay, we will inbound backboard. Backboard back pick. Double back pick. And then release. Tawag release at Arana. Hando. And then go down. That.
The Justins, Arana and Baltazar, quote-unquote a quiet night for them, but still so dangerous here for Converge.
Quiet night because of the foul trouble, but still solid numbers. Arana, only 7 rebounds, but really a handful still for Phoenix to handle.
And again, this goes to show how great of a night Stockton and Juan are having here, that they're outplaying the Justins so far. But the ball now, that's a turnover for Converge. But they're going to take a look at this because we're under 2 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. Perkins and Arana having a good talk there.
So what a great game for Jason Perkins. So answering the call from a quiet previous game, up to 25 points and 13 attempts. in this game.
And he's facing off against the vaunted front line of Converge, and Richie, look at this.
Back-to-back career highs.
Back-to-back. And what a way to highlight your career high by going for that reverse.
So
Phoenix.
fun to watch these very talented players.
So clearly, nobody touching it. So Phoenix will get the ball back. There's no down by 12 with 135. Miracles do happen here. And they have shooters in Richie, Tyler, even Perkins can shoot it.
It's just a 3-possession game on a 4-point line, partner.
So let's see. Again, both teams haven't used the 4-point line much in this game. Phoenix hasn't shot a single one from the 4-point arc. Converge has 2 attempts. MJ Garcia and Juan Gomez de Leano both shooting 1 apiece and missing.
Oh, they're going to give it to Converge.
Or I think Phoenix needs to go the length of the court.
Oh, sorry. But that's right, they're going to inbound 94 feet.
They have to go fast here. Don't have the luxury of time to go to tough it. The guy trying to get it to Richie. Richie quickly attacks. That gets bothered by Baltazar.
That might be it.
Juan Gomez de Leano holding it. He's against Tuffin. Shawnee, the curl, the shot, can't finish. But there's going to be a foul on Richie. They're going to take a look at it. Richie is saying, siya pa daw yung natapilok. Siya pa yung tinawagan ng foul. That's what we heard him say here on the floor while smiling, because he was the one who ended up stepping on the foot of Shawnee Winston.
That might make sense, but as we know, the shooter needs to be respected on that landing spot. So let's see what the referee finds out.
Did you twist your ankle a lot?
I did.
A lot?
I usually faded when I would see a challenge go after me just to protect myself, but there really is a reason why the rules kind of tend to protect the shooter right here.
That's going to be a foul on Richie, for sure. Even though he was the one who landed on Shawnee, he went into the shooting cylinder of Shawnee Winston. But I'm not the referee, so hopefully I get it right. So it's a foul on Richie.
Yes, really, whatever contact.
It's just
happens.
The timing of when they both landed.
I mean, even if accidental or whatever, it's considered a foul these days.
You just have to give it to Shawnee Winston quietly with 14 points in this game and 7 assists for Shawnee Winston.
He was solid. He was dousing water on those runs by Phoenix early in the game. But, you know, very quiet but very lethal, making important baskets. Not missing free throws too, except for one that I jinxed.
Well, 90% is 90%, so there's room for one. 5 out of 6. No, I'm mistaken. He's 7 out of 8. We will add that one free throw to your miss, so that 125 to 110. Again, more likely here, Converge will end up winning another game. And what a start for Converge if they win this one. 3 wins to 1 loss, and they've been doing it in a very dominant fashion so far.
They're really looking good, and it's not over-reliance on their star players and starters. They've proven that they've got a very reliable bench that is contributing at the right time.
And again, this was the scene earlier in Dubai as, of course, Coach Tim Baraginebra, the Samuel Bierman going around there. I think they went to a school to visit fans there in the gymnasium, and look at the crowd. Again, PBA fans thirsty for a game in Dubai, and that's happening tomorrow 7 p.m. Dubai time, 11 p.m. Philippine time, live on RPTV, PBA Rush, Pilipinas Live, and One Sports YouTube channel. I can't emphasize that enough, Larry, that we're also live sa One Sports YouTube channel. So to everybody watching there, again, big shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting us.
You know, I just came from Qatar recently. That was...
Wow.
Even the national team could not draw that kind of attention that in the Filipinos watching it. Grabe, the effect of Philippine basketball overseas.
And we have 28,000 right now watching on the One Sports YouTube channel. So shout out to everybody watching over there. As right now, Phoenix, last dish attempts here.
They're going to try looking for a 4-point shot right here.
Guy Balungay goes up and in.
Very nice game for Guy Balungay today. 21 points and 7 rebounds.
So Juan trying to pass the ball to somebody here. Gets it in. Arana. And Juan now will use time. He's just having fun right now. I haven't seen a player have this much fun in his first few games in the PBA as much as Juan Gomez de Leano. Inside. Arana turns the other way, kicks it out. Stockton adds 3 more.
And of course, they're not going to miss from 3.
It's their night so far. And that's a miss by Theo. And Juan gets it. He's going to dribble this out, but he gets fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws for Juan Gomez de Leano.
Carter, this is 128 points that Converge just hung on Phoenix, and looks like it was effortless. They were laughing, they're having fun.
Are they chasing 130 in this game? Seems like it. Stockton has 22. Juan is stuck at 19. He can have another 20 and 10 game, or 20 and 12 game if he makes the second free throw.
Oh, wow, this is like an average of a 30 points per quarter production.
So Juan misses both, so he's stuck at 19. But wow. Azul shoots a 3. No, Balungay kicks it to Perkins. Perkins inside, he gets 2 more.
27 points for Jason Perkins. But not enough to tow Phoenix for a victory as Converge. Very dominant and impressive again. Taking win number 3 for the season.
What a victory here for the Converge FiberXers. 128 to 114. Another victory for the FiberXers. 2 straight games for them so far. Terra Firma and Phoenix. And our best player of the ball game is Alex Stockton. Alex Stockton, 22 points. 15 points in the second half. Multiple daggers. 5 3-pointers for Stockton. What a game, Larry.
I mean, you can't get surprised anywhere. But this guy is not just known for a defensive player. He's very, very lethal offensively. And he just showed today he was not missing from 3 points. 60% is the new standard for this Converge team. Blowing out Phoenix in this game tonight.
Larry Muya was the only guy who shot below 50% because he's 0 for 1. So we won't count that.
Crazy
everybody,
numbers.
They shoot 60% from the 3-point arc. 15 of, how many is it? 15 of 25.
It's right there.
That's just amazing numbers for Converge. As right now, with the best player in the game, let's turn it over to Bea.
With a final score of 128 to 114, the Converge FiberXers continue their winning ways. And I'm joined by our best player of the game, Alex Stockton. 22 points, 15 in the second half, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Alex, in a team with so many offensive weapons, 6 in double figures tonight, you continue to stay composed and pick your spots perfectly. How do you manage to stay effective within this kind of system?
First of all, I'd like to thank God for this win, but special shout out to my teammates because they were finding me. Without them, I wouldn't be getting my shots. So especially Juan, he's finding me there. So that's pretty much it. We stuck to the system, we stuck to the game plan, and we came out with the W.
Well, Alec, up next it is the San Miguel Beermen. How do you carry this kind of momentum?
For sure, we're gonna try to double up on our effort in terms of preparing for them. They're the past champion from the past conference, so we want to make sure we're very ready for them.
All right, Alec, do you want to greet anyone?
Special shout out to my family over there, boss Danny right here, and to my teammates and the coaching staff. That's about it.
All right, once again, our best player of the game from the Converge FiberXers, Alex Stockton. Congratulations, Alec. We will be back with more of the 50th season of the PBA.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the Postgame press conference of tonight's PBA Philippine Cup match between Converge and Phoenix. Converge won 128 to 114. Joining us is winning head coach, Coach Delta Pineda, and player of the game, Alex Stockton. Coach, first off, congratulations. Just your thoughts about tonight's win, back-to-back wins for the first time this season.
First, thank you. So, good job for our team dahil ito yung inaasam namin back-to-back. Ninenervyos kami lahat, baka mamaya masilat kami. So, good thing naman at they stay focused even on the third quarter, nag-run yung Phoenix. From 14, I think, went down to 6 points. But at least, hindi kinabahan yung mga bata. They bumawi pa rin. They stay focused on our game plan.
Unfolding potential, Converge against Phoenix. First quarter highlights. Converge with a quick 8-0 burst here to come out of gates.
And they've always been imposing and, setting the pace of the game. And just today, an early 8-0 start.
Early 12-0 start.
12-0 start.
And they did look back after this big run. And Phoenix had to play uphill from that point forward. As, look at this, Richie Rivera with a highlight here.
Just two of his new career high, back-to-back career highs. I mean, this guy is just really exciting and, newfound confidence and freedom.
And right now, Shawnee Winston, meanwhile, off the bench, getting three guys to bite on the fake. And he goes for the reverse to give Converge a double-digit lead heading into the second quarter, 31-18. In the second quarter, it was more Converge as Justin Arana. Look at this highlight from one.
And Arana, one of the best in running the break right there.
And Tyler Theo wanted no business of that on the defensive end. And then Stockton, in one of his 5 3-pointers of the game, hits from the corner.
I mean, he shot probably the most important threes for Converge, just destroying all the rallies with Balungay.
And for Phoenix, they played well on offense in this game. They kept coming back in this one.
he actually matched up really well against Baltazar Balungay. Kudos to him for his game today. That's MJ Garcia. Impressive buzzer beater right there to end the half.
And that stops any momentum that Phoenix had heading into the halftime break as MJ Garcia got that one to fall, but Converge still leads it by 14, 64 to 50. In the third quarter, Balti picking up the slack. Jose Arana was in foul trouble. He gets that one, gets the end one, and pushes the lead back up to double digits. And then RJ Azul with a rare three-pointer here, his lone three-pointer of the ball game.
They were knocking at the door, brought this lead down to a manageable deficit, but you know, Converge had all the answers. This guy was on fire to Archie Concepcion, just attack mode with the limited minutes that he was given.
And he has 9 points in total for Converge off the bench. Again, too much Converge here as that's a home run play for MJ Garcia from Shawnee Winston. Again, towards the end of a quarter, and they led it by 13, entering the fourth and final, 98 to 85. And in the fourth quarter, that's when Juan Gomez de Leano and Alex Stockton just took over this ball game.
I mean, he was just picture perfect on those fast breaks. Just completely understood where his teammates were. Alex Stockton, what a duo for Converge. Him and Juan GDL.
And Juan finds Justin Arana one more time, pinpoint passing one of his 12 assists of the ball game. And then Rivero just gives us a highlight here for the Fuel Masters. A reverse with a burst here for Richie.
I mean, he's so fun to watch right there. This was replayed several times, and why not?
So nice. We got to see it thrice here in our highlights. But then Converge always just had the answer. It was too much for Phoenix as Alex Stockton, the dagger, if there was one in this ball game, pushes their lead up to 16 at that point, and that gives Converge a victory once again here in the United Center in Antipolo City. Our final score, 128 to 114, as Converge goes up 3-1. Tomorrow, back here in Antipolo, we got the Titan Ultra Giant Risers against the Raiders and Elasta Painters, the 9X Road Warriors against the Meralco Bolts. Then at 11 p.m., we have the San Miguel Beermen against Barangay Ginebra San Miguel at the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. And that's going to be exciting. So 3 games tomorrow on a Sunday. But that's it for us here for our doubleheader at United Center Antipolo. Thank you for joining us here in behalf of my partner, Larry Fonashare, our courtside reporter, Miss Bea Escudero. My name is Andre Ko. Thank you for joining us here in the golden season of the PBA 50th season Philippine Cup.